Guys, we are going to get this all set up. Let everybody know what we're doing. And I got to tell you, really excited about this one. If I just got a little faster at this, it would be amazing. Maybe that one? Nope. There we go. All right. We have got everything sent out, set up, and are ready to go. We are going to give this just a second, though. Make sure we can get everybody in here because it's going to start off quick tonight. We're going to make a bunch of announcements, stuff that could change the face of TSW Wrestling. Well, it will change the face of TSW Wrestling. As we continue to improve the product, you're going to see a couple new titles tonight, and I think that's going to round out our titles for a while. You're going to see some different people in some new outfits, some new costumes. Since it is TSW Wrestling and we're all wearing the same colors and stuff, we are switching that up a little bit. Talked about that in the pay-per-view last time. And now, we're going to get into it. Welcome back to TSW Monday Night Wrestling, one of the two shows we have. We are coming to you live tonight from Salt Lake City, Utah. And we are quickly going to get things underway. Now, GC Rock and Penny have named a new GM, not a wrestler, who is going to start managing the day-to-day operations of TSW Wrestling. So he's going to manage the Monday night show, the Wednesday night show, and all of the pay-per-views. That way, Penny and GC Rock can focus a lot more on wrestling. You knew that was going to happen. When they both dropped the titles, they're like, hey, we got to get back to focusing on what we're doing here, and less on what's going on the day-to-day. So welcome, in kind of a surprise move, John Cena, the new general manager, not the owner, but the general manager of TSW Wrestling. Penny and G both picked him out, and he's out to let us know what's going on. So John is saying that you may know that this could be a shock to most, but he's been out. He's the most decorated world champion in WWE's history. He's conquered Hollywood, and now he wants to move on and help build and develop a new brand of wrestling to rival the likes of the WWE. You know what I mean? On to the next phase in his life. So he's here to help out TSW. And that all starts tonight. To start with, both the women's and the men's world titles have been redesigned and will be defended tonight on this program. The survival title format has been changed and improved, I hope. I haven't even given it a test run, but now there will be more time in between release of the superstars. There should be roughly 3 minutes. So that should make it interesting and a lot harder. 2 new title belts will be introduced tonight. The light heavyweight title for the men, because we don't have enough cruiserweights technically. So we'll have light heavyweights. Anybody under 235 pounds will be able, and that'll be like our version of the cruiserweight title. And the women will actually have the cruiserweight title. So that should be interesting. And finally, from John Cena, he just wanted to send out a big thank you to GC Rock and Penny for giving him a shot to be hired as the first GM of TSW Wrestling. And now they can focus on wrestling. So that's huge news from John Cena, the new general manager of TSW. Now that does not mean that GC Rock and Penny aren't still the owners of TSW. They're still going to determine the overall direction and where we go. Cena's going to just focus on the day-to-day. So now, just like Cena talked about in his opener, this will be one of the new TSW Light Heavyweight Championships. Dave is going to bring it out in its inaugural journey. This will be a Falls Count Anywhere match so that we can determine a winner of who it's going to be, one way or the other. And Robbo, look at Robbo, new look for Robbo. Danny Ladz fighting this time without his mask on. And Dave will carry out the title belt. Should be a heck of a match. I mean, these are 3 really top-notch competitors. Really digging Robbo's new look. Pretty cool. Playing off the name Robbo a little bit more. And we know TSW Monday Night Wrestling is held at our outdoor arena.
The following contest is an elimination match and is for the championship. Introducing the challenger from Manchester, England, weighing in at 220 pounds, the legend, Danny Ladz.
Danny Ladz making his way out. His first match, really his second match in TSW, lost the first one. But this will be his first match without the mask on, so that's pretty exciting. All jacked up as usual, ready to get this thing started.
And introducing the challenger from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 235 pounds, Robbo.
Robbo, look at that. That is quite the interesting helmet that he's walking out to the ring in. Gonna be a face-off for our new light heavyweight championship. Now remember, all TSW wrestlers still have their original attire that you've seen them wrestle in. We're just expanding it a little bit. Getting a little more individualized. Jane, what's going on? Welcome to TSW Monday Night Wrestling.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the light heavyweight champion, Dangerous Dave.
Look at that, the new title belt looking sharp, and I'm telling you, very excited for you guys to also see tonight the Cruiserweight title. And because of how we made this belt in the Cruiserweight title, we had to change the women's title and we had to change the men's title. And excited to see what those look like as well. Very cool looking title belts now. Some of the favorite ones that I've ever created in the game. So here we go. This is going to be a triple threat match. Look at that belt. That is sexy. It's dead sexy. This is a triple threat match, but a triple threat match done differently. Now, for the very first time, this is a triple threat match where the other two also have to be pinned. We've done it 4, right? We've had 4 people eliminations. We've had 6 people eliminations. Now, brand new match type. We've got 3-person elimination match. So this should be interesting. There's going to be no help. Nobody's going to be trying to help out somebody else that's getting pinned. Danny with the Hurricane Runner on Dave sends Dave down to the mat. Robbo's back up, trying to sneak up on Danny, but Danny not having it. But Robbo now starting to get the better of him. And Dave just like sweep kicks, said, take the leg, Johnny, just like in the Karate Kid, knocks them both out of the ring. Robbo back in pretty quick. And Danny's like, what just happened? I was just taking a break on the ring ropes. Next thing you know, I'm out. Odd, though, that Danny would try to take Dave off of Robbo. But maybe Danny's butt-kicking boot is like, hey, we got to get to using it. We got to get to kicking. What an interesting move. Kind of like a knee breaker in the side. Robbo just letting the right hands fly. Knife edge chops, right hands, blocking it. Dave up in the corner. He's like, hey, I'm going to let these two fight it out. A lot of back and forth. It's going to be interesting to see who can start to make some separation. Straight up and down shoulder breaker by Dave. Have not seen that move from Dave before. Usually a lot of kicks and a lot of strikes. Danny's like, look, get out of here. I can't fight you both. Let's do this one at a time. Big clothesline sends Robbo to the mat. And Dave, little slow getting up. Not too bad, but a little slow. Robbo putting the boots to him, and the crowd's really in for this very first title match. Robbo gets a 1 count on Danny. And Robbo's like, hey, leave me alone. I know what I'm doing here. I don't know how everybody missed everything in that mess. Whoa, reversal from Robbo. Thought he was going to suplex pin Dave, but lets him back up just to whip him into the corner. And a big boot. Matter of fact, his boot almost got caught up on the rope. And Danny seizes the opportunity to jump in the ring and start doling out some punishment of his own. Series of kicks right to his left leg. And for some reason, Robbo breaks it up. And Dave sweeps that leg again. Take him out, Johnny. Put him in a body bag. Yeah. Karate Kid, love it. Whoa. Reversal toe pick. Dave back up in the corner. I got a feeling if one of them guys really watch him do that, it's going to get Dave in some trouble. But right now, it's not. Right now, it is not getting him in any kind of trouble. Dave back inside, looking to focus on Danny. And remember, this match doesn't end with 1 pin or 1 tap out. It's got to end with 2. Here comes Dave's finishing move. Little kiss on the forehead for good luck. And bam, down goes Down goes Robbo, but he kicks out of it. Big punch by Dave. And we're calling Dave's finishing move the Asylum, because it is that crazy. Like, who's going to do the dancey move with people? Danny keeps trying to bring that his right chopper down, but Robbo is reversing it. Danny almost made into a little Oreo cookie there, getting sandwiched between the two of them. And oh man, that is a huge slam. 2, 3. And Robbo puts him up in the crucifix, comes back down, and pins him. Whoa, look at this pin. 1, 2. Dave trying to get a quick pin on Robbo, and just doesn't work out. Dave trying to get him set back up, but Robbo reversing back out of it. And this is something I didn't think we would see. Robbo heads up to the top rope. Dave gets to his feet and right back down with a missile drop kick. That is 1 and 2 big clotheslines. Dave tries to get him. Big slam. Thought he might go for the cover. Does not. Puts him up into a big power bomb. Covers him up now. 1, 2. Gets the 2 count, and Robbo will be live streaming tomorrow on TSW's channel, so check that out. Looked like it was about 7:23 my time, which is about 5 hours earlier than it would be in England, for everybody converting the math. And I thought that was a very specific time. That's why I remembered it, though. Dave kind of getting things turned back around here. Picks him up like a backpack. What? Dave just knocked out Robbo. Knocked him out. Knocked him out cold. That has got to be a TSW first. No pin. No tap out. Knocked him out. That is quite the move. That is quite the move. So if you're wrestling against Dave, you don't want to be put in the backpack, but now you'll get to see a little bit better the actual lightweight championship, and Dave is officially our first champion.
Light heavyweight champion, Dangerous Dave.
Yeah, Dave's like, get off me, man. Let me strap my stuff. I'll raise my hand when I want to raise my hand. Would expect nothing less from Dave. So the new lightweight champion, congratulations goes out to Dave. And I told you, every single time we do a live event, whoever is holding the TV championship will defend it on TV. Well, not defend it. They don't have to defend it at pay-per-views. They don't have to defend it at the dark shows. Because believe me, that's 2 defenses a week. So to hold on to this title belt is something else. Not going to be an easy thing. It's almost like TSW's version of the 24/7 title that the WWE has or used to have. Like, it's hard to say whether they've had it or not had it. They don't defend it a whole lot for it being a 24/7 title. At least not anymore.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Television Championship.
So Allison Wagner, that is my sister-in-law, being accompanied by my brother, Jace Wagner, down to the ring. Getting her first shot at the television title. And I'm going to tell you what, ever since Phoenix has had it, and I'm only counting the wins and losses since we started the All TSW Wrestling here, she's never been beat. But even from before, and the other stuff that she did, never beat. I mean, I'm serious, defended probably over 20 times. Never been beat. We introduced it into TSW Wrestling. She won it. I don't know what it is about the TV title, but she loves it. Phoenix's new attire. Now, we did break it out, but what I love about this attire is there is places to actually put logos that has Phoenix's name on it. So we downloaded those for her. Made her own custom shirts and capes. Gave her some crazy glasses so that she can rise from the ashes. That title belt's dang near as big as she is, though. This is a big title belt.
Introducing the challenger from Huntsville, Alabama, Showtime, AJ Wagner.
Allison Wagner.
Introducing the champion from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. She is the Women's Television Champion, the phenomenal one, Fenwick.
And Phoenix. Gonna be a really, really good match. This is gonna be a tough one to win, though, because like I said, Phoenix does not. I don't even think she wants to hand the referee the belt. I think if she could wrestle with the belt on, she would do it. That is a sharp looking belt, though, too. Like that is a really good looking belt also. So Phoenix and Allison set to get after it. Phoenix starting off quick. Saying, look, I'm tired of the slow starts. I don't want to see who can do better moves. Oh! And I thought Phoenix had reversed the move, but Allison flips it around, bulldogs her down to the ground. Brings her down with the toe pick. And the little flippity-doo-dah move. Now, Phoenix gives up a little bit of height, not much. I mean, they're still both pretty equally matched. Oh, dirty moves. And a big elbow. Allison going for the pin. Not even a one count. Phoenix, I get out of here with that. That is my belt. It's going to take more than that to get me going. Allison driving her head into the ground. Going for the pin. Gets the one count that time. There's that 180 leg drop that you're starting to see more and more wrestlers do. And Phoenix now starting to get to work on Allison. Kind of that rear naked chin lock. Oh, it's kind of like a version of the stunner, but a chin buster. Phoenix, known for going to the top rope, lies down. Huge leg drop. One. Allison kicks out, but this match just got it equaled up real quick. And Phoenix known for her pipeline moves off the top rope. That was like a hip toss into a suplex. First time I've seen that move. It's kind of nice. You can watch as much of these matches as I watch, and you still come up with some moves. Now, Allison set up for a big old kick. Phoenix ducks it, missed it. Allison grabs her, though, bulldogs her, takes her down for only a 1 count. Now, Jace, we don't know if Jace on the outside of the ring is going to play a part in this match. He hasn't up to this point. But while Allison's trying to get the crowd into it, Phoenix is trying to get Allison's body right into this mat. Huge power bomb. We've seen her win matches like this. 1, 2, 3. Wow. So while Allison was trying to get, this is why you don't want to play up to the crowd all the time. She's trying to get the crowd into it. Phoenix rises from the ashes. Allison doesn't even know what's going on. Grabs her, flips her around, picks her up, powerbomb, rolls her up for the 1, 2, 3 to retain. We're just going to call it her television title because that's pretty much the only person who's ever owned it. It's Phoenix. We might have to change the name of it to Phoenix's television title.
Here is your winner and still Women's Television Champion, the phenomenal one, Fenwick.
So again, all the TSW wrestlers still have their TSW outfits, don't get me wrong. Jane is actually in for quite an opportunity tonight herself. Should be very, very interesting when that happens. Now Dragonov and Bob get to go after the TSW World Tag Team Championships against Jumpman and Raider. This is a different match too, so I said there'll be different match types. So tonight in this title match, there will be no tagging in and out. It will be 2-on-2 for the tag team titles. I know, right? Kind of crazy. This is what you call a tornado tag match. Chaotic, a lot of fun though. Chaotic and a lot of fun. But we also know that Bob and hey, what's going on, X? We also know Bob and Dragonov do give up quite a bit of size because Raider and Jump are quite a large tag team. All the tag teams now have their own unique names too. That is something else we're doing. They all have unique entrances now, unique music, even though you can't hear it, and unique tag team names. The Fallen. The Fallen, that is the name of Dragonov and Bob's tag team. You can tell though, Bob, still high energy. Still crazy. Dragonov's like, look, calm down. We're going to win this. We're going to take home these title belts right now. Look, Bob's like, hey, Dragon, I got you, brother. Let me hold open these ropes for you to get in the ring. That is a funny, funny entrance. And now for the World Tag Team title holders, the Maniacs, R8R and SC Jumpman. Bringing his crisscross finishing move because it's wiggity, 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 whack, daddy. Crisscross will make you jump, jump. I don't know what the two thing is about. They are not two-time world champions. They are the only world champions. The only world tag team champions. So it could be the public education system, school system is failing us in the differences between 1 and 2. Or it could be some inside joke that they've got. We don't know what that is all about.
The Dragon, the Beast, Bob, on the way to the ring.
So yeah, there is no tags. Wait, what? There shouldn't be. Yeah. I was going to say there should be no tags. It is going to be straight up 2-on-2 pandemonium going on. And you can see Dragon and Bob are getting right into it. Crazy Pele kick by Bob. And right now, you have a Hurricanrana by Dragon, kind of Dragon and R8R mixed up. But Jump says, anything you can do, I can do better, and hits Bob with the Hurricanrana. Now that's really the only thing that we don't want to see, or Dragon doesn't want to see, is he cannot just be the one taking the punishment. These guys are too big. The moves end up being too strong. And as tough as Dragonov is, too many of the moves is too much. But if Dragonov controls the match, we know he wrestles much bigger than he is. He's the Dragon. Of course he does. Bob throwing jump right into that corner post. Jump on the ground, Dragonov laying the boots and going up to the top rope. Going for what looks like the Dragon elbow, drops it down onto R8R. Jump sees it happening, gets in time to bust it up, but Dragon and Jump both, or Dragon and Bob both go up after Jumpman. And now Bob getting to work on R8R. Jump again, coming in, wasn't needed. I mean, it is early in the match, and oh! Huge spinning Dragon Bomb by Dragonov. And that might have done it. That might have been a quick sneak pin. He got on it so fast. But R8R there to bust up that. And now the champs getting to work on the challengers. The Maniac versus the Fallen for the TSW World titles. They are on the line. You would think that the ref was somehow another team because many times as he's been knocked down, I'm shocked that if you don't pin him, it wouldn't count. Referee needs to stay out of the action, stay on his feet so he can watch what's going on. Huge DDT by R8R onto Dragonov, and Dragonov recovers really quickly, like Rise of the Dragon. And you know that's not even going to fly. Dragonov and Jump now paired up. Bob on the ground, R8R the first to get back to his feet. Whoa, Dragonov ducks a punch, not only from R8R, but also ducks a punch from SC Jumpman. Don't know where he was jumping to, but he did make it to the center of the ring and deliver himself right to Jump. But he is getting it. Just getting some reversals, and now R8R and Jump just kind of do a quick changeover. I'm telling you, really tough tag team. Really, both of them are. But it is much harder when you are the challengers coming into this match to take the belts away from somebody. What is Jump doing? That is wiggity, wiggity, wiggity whack. Rolls him up. Bob kicks out. And now Dragonov puts him up into the swinging Dragon Bomb. And he's going to go for the pin, but R8R's like, hey, I'm not pinning my buddy. You gotta get in and get out and then get back into the ring. Give it to me. Bob saw what happened, gets up to pin him, but R8R is still not having it. Dragonov trying to get back to his feet. Bob gets back to his feet pretty quickly. SC Jumpman setting up for it. Bob on the ground. R8R winded. And he sets it up. It's the crisscross. That'll make you jump. Jump goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Right as Dragonov gets a DDT. Or Bob gets DDT'd right on his head from R8R and gets split open as well. What a crazy match. Tornado tag matches. That's a lot of fun. Guessing that won't be the last time we see that. And here they are.
Here are your winners, and still the Alliance Tag Team Rowdy, Razor, and Showtime Coral Madman, the Maniacs.
That is their second title defense. 2 times now they have successfully defended their title belts. And I got a feeling they're going to be the tag team champions for a long time. But that doesn't mean that the new commissioner, John Cena, won't be throwing some crazy matches at them. But you can't be named the Maniac. You know what I mean? The Maniacs, and then not be cool. Now this is going to be, I know it's going to look the same, but this is different. So this Elimination Chamber, there will be 3 minutes before they release wrestlers. They were releasing them like every 30 seconds. You know what I mean? It was like super quick, super quick. Now it's going to be 3 minutes. 3 minutes in heaven. Or 3 minutes in the ring before you can do it. So quite a few different ones. Recon's going to display his new look tonight. I know you can't tell exactly who that is right there. But if you guess that English guy, that is going to be his new outfit. And we're going to be tweaking outfits for a little while. And the Kedri, the crazy Irish ginger, he is going to display his new outfit, his new, more in-ring outfit tonight. Hey, Herbie, what is going on? Welcome to TSW Monday Night Wrestling. I know what you're thinking. It's Saturday, but in the TSW wrestling world, it is Monday night. So again, Recon Survival title belt is on the line. This has got to be the toughest because there is 5 other people. 6-man match every single time, and Recon has defended it. Won it once, but defended it twice already. Are one of these guys going to be able to take the belt from him? Don't know. Don't know. But Totes McGoats, his son will be making his debut in this match. And so will his brother. I'll point out who they are. The Survival Chamber is set up around the ring. The only way, I said this during the pay-per-view, the only way these belts are getting defended.
Introducing the challenger from Dudley, England, weighing in at 358 pounds, the Monster, England Guy.
That English guy sporting a new look. Kind of let his hair down. Normally he's got it slicked back a little bit, but now he's got it out. Loud and proud. Stepping over the top rope. That is a wild look. So the one thing that we know is English will not be one of the first two to compete. This is all random. We don't know who's coming out and what order they're coming out in. The Wild Man, the Irish Ginger, the Crazy Dancer, Kedri, making his way down to the ring. Now, Kedri will have a different in-ring look. He comes out looking roughly the same. I made no changes to his entrances. But he will have a different in-ring wrestling look. Just to change things up a little bit. Keeping the same ideas, though. Oh, yeah. No more wrestling with his glasses on in the ring. With that outfit. Recon-Delta and Recon's new look. Making his way down to the ring. He is the survival champion. So we don't know when he will be let out of the elimination chamber, but we do know he won't be one of the first two guys starting the match. And again, I always think that the champion should be the last one. Like if you've gone and you won it, and you're defending it, you should be the last guy. But that is not how it goes. Sometimes they're amongst one of the first two. I'm digging Recon-Delta's new look. Kind of the same, but different. I didn't want to make him so outrageously different that you're like, who's this guy? Like, we don't want that. So it's my brother, Jace Wagner, making his way down to the ring. The flag, it's almost like it's on the moon right now. It's defying gravity. So Jace will not be one of the first two to start out this match either. But what order these four come out in, we don't know. We do not know. One of my old Army brothers, Cecil Davis, making his way to the ring. Now, we've seen him wrestle. He made his debut at the last pay-per-view. And it looks like it's going to be him and my son starting out this survival title quest. If they are to win it, they're going to have to start it out from the beginning. and fight their way through all 4 people. And those doors will not open for one competitor for 3 minutes. Three minutes. That is a lifetime. Not the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time they go to open. It isn't going to be easy to start out a match and then have fresh people come in every 3 minutes. It's almost like the Royal Rumble. It's like the Royal Rumble of title defenses. That was First Sergeant Davis. If you or anybody who was in the Army, you kind of know what some of that stuff is. My son was also in the Army, specialist. Recon, you made it just in time, brother. Just in time to see. That's you right there in your new look. I might change it again because I got another idea, but didn't have time. But very short window. I could fit this in today and tomorrow because I wanted to do this tomorrow, but today. It's going to be today. Very cool look, though. But this is going to be tougher from here on out. So it's my son and Cecil going at it to start this match off. And those doors will not open for 3 minutes. 180 seconds before one of them opens. So these guys are going to be beating each other up for a little bit. Huge reverse chin breaker, almost kind of like a stunner, but it's like this reverse hit through chin breaker. And these two guys are just going at it. Cecil's like, hey, I kind of feel bad for putting you on your head. Like, I help raise you, boy. But if you're going to be in this ring, you got to do manly things. Which one looks like macho? Because I've heard you say that a few times now. And a big front belly buster. Cameron catches him, flips around, gives him a kick, and looks like he's going to try to drop. Oh! Pounds him up into the corner, back right up into that top post. And right now, normally the doors would have already been opening. But it's going to take a little bit longer. It's not going to be every minute. It's going to be every 3 minutes now. I think that's way more realistic. And should provide for some better entertainment, I think, as well. But now it is going to matter when you get released out into that chamber. These two guys, going to be tough. If they win it, they won it. You know what I mean? What is this? Reverse figure 4 Scorpion Deathlock. Cecil punches his way out. But that has got to be a lot of pressure on the knee. Big clothesline. Picks Cameron up and headbutts him right back down to the ground. Yeah, what I think I want to do with your shirt, Recon, is make it more your logo. So, we'll see. We'll see what I can do. I've been changing 47 wrestlers, though I haven't got everybody exactly changed yet. Here we go. Whoa. Like a flippity-doo-dah reverse diamond cutter. Which one is coming into the ring next? It's Recon-Delta. And I'm going to tell you what. This is going to be hard to maintain. There's that chin buster again. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it looks good. That's why I just got to figure it out. Big clothesline. Hip toss. And it's going to be hard to tell. It's going to be hard to figure out who does what. Big choke slam. Into power bomb. Wow. Maybe the trifecta of power bombs. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And you're not going to beat Recon that fast. It's funny, Cameron is trying to get Cecil, and Cecil's been hit a few times by him, but hasn't even noticed. He's got his attention now. Flips him in the air, sit down powerbomb. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Recon just looking on to see what's going on, but he's like, let me get a piece of Cecil right now. And that move right there, we've seen knock out a wrestler. Goes for the big punch, but misses it on Recon. Recon swings, misses, gets a front belly buster for his treble. And Cecil now tries to get in on Cameron. Doesn't. And oh, big right hand. Rolls Cecil up. 1, 2, 3. And that will do it for Cecil. Now it's straight Cameron and Recon going at it. Keep your time on that, or keep your eye on that time, because every 3 minutes a new competitor will be let out of the chamber. Not sure what they were trying to do there. Cameron's giving them the old what for. And Recon's like, hey, stop talking to me like that, little one. I say little one because I'm 46. Son is 27 years old. And shockingly, though, probably the smallest wrestler. Oh, that is very cool. Recon looks like he's going up to the top. Jace Wagner now makes it out of the ring, but moves Cameron. Recon misses him and puts Cameron in a crazy submission hold. But Recon quickly back up to his feet. And there it is. The big punch. The Delta punch. European uppercut. Then goes by the Delta variant and knocks out Cameron. That is a knockout, which is only possible in 2 matches, this being one of them. Recon knocks out Cameron with the Delta variant. Quite the move. And what is that? Jace hits him with the helicopter. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And now, no matter what happens today, no matter what happens, we will have a new Survival Champion. Got eliminated with a helicopter move. Now, something I was hoping would happen is if we ran into this issue, that it wouldn't wait. That does suck. That we wouldn't have to wait the 3 minutes. So what we may end up having to do now is switch it, might pull it down to 2 minutes. Maybe 2.5 minutes. Maybe 2.5 minutes is the right one. But, like, look, this is what really happened. So he's got a chance now to relax, except he's going to do push-ups instead. So now to keep the TSW title in TSW, there is 2 more chances. That English guy has not come out yet, and neither is Kedri. So which one of those 2 are coming out of the cage right now? And it's going to be that English guy with his new crazy hair. And this will be one of the first times, I think the first time, we're going to see how English does in a pure one-on-one situation. Yeah, I was going to say way too early. Honestly, the first three guys really took it out of each other. And by the time Jace got into the match, really not a lot happened to him. So he's still got a lot of energy. Then he had plenty of time to wait. So this is going to be a pretty even match. What is this move? That is a weird version of a chokehold. Misses with the left foot, misses with the right foot, tries with the right hand, and gets a big clothesline by English for his problems. Belly to belly, drops him down. English laying the boots. Jace gives him the knife edge chop, but he's like, hey, I ain't worried about it. Huge elbow right into English's chest. And that kind of weird looking neck lock, rock bottom, goes for the pin. Drop kick to the back of the head. And if I was wrestling English, I wouldn't let him up either. Like, I would be like, you got to stay down. English is a beast. Another big elbow drop right to the chest. Jace jumps up, plays it up to the crowd. Now, see, that's where you kind of would want to play it up. You got an eye on the crowd. You can see what's going on. English looked like he was setting up for his finishing move. I'm going to save the name until he hits it. Looked like he was setting up for it, though. This is not the time you want to be playing up to the crowd because English is back on his feet. Jace doesn't even see it. Gets whipped into the corner. English going for the pin. One. Still very, very early. And I was going to say it is about time for a Kedri to come out. And how they're going to play this, we don't know. Who is going to double team who? Jace is like, hey. Well, it looks like those two want to go out. He says, you get in there and you fight English. English is like, no, we're not fighting. English. DDT to a Kedri. Jace. What is that? Shows him the old elbow. Says, hey, check it out. Kisses it, then drops it on him. English trying to get up. Dave, how are you doing? You actually wrestled in the very first match of the night for the brand new light heavyweight championship. English DDT to Jace, and it looks like the two TSW guys are going to double team Jace to keep the TSW title, survival title, within TSW. Goes for another pin. 1, 2. Jace kicks out again. And it could only last for so long before one of them is like, hey. But now, to be fair, he only sent him into the corner and then got back to work on Jace again. Kedri, is he going to let it stand? Looks like he is. English sets Jace up on that top rope and then lays the boot right into his throat. And English, big clothesline on a Kedri. And drops the knee right onto his, looks like he's grabbing his neck, so right onto his neck. Jace getting to his feet. Probably just glad that somebody's giving him a chance to breathe. Kedri rolls English off. And now Kedri getting to work on, well, getting to work on both of them. Big series of hands. Ducks the punch from English, so that would have taken him out. Delivers a clothesline. And now looks like he's going to get out here and take Jace. Gets him into a pin. 1, 2. Jace kicks out. English is like, I'm not waiting for this. He wants to get out in the action still. And Kedri's like, well, if you're here, big guy, I guess we can go after it. Now, seriously, if I was the other two wrestlers, I would try to take the third one out so that we could just focus on it. But big DDT into the ground. Jace grabs English, and now he's setting him up for the Jace of Spades. His finishing move. And straight into that metal grate. Rolls English up. 1, 2, 3. And I cannot believe they let Jace hang out in this match. Jace was almost defeated, and they let him stay in it. Now, a different looking version of the helicopter that took out Recon. But it is going to be one-on-one. One-on-one. Back and forth they go. Where they stop. Crazy rock bottom. Neck drop only knows. Kedri setting him up in the Irish car bomb. Drops it on him. Knocks Jace out to win. Knocks Jace out to win the TSW Survival Championship. That is a crazy match. But to be fair, when you look at the future of what
Here
Recon.
Is your winner and new Extreme Fighting Champion, Scotty.
Kedri winning the Survival Champion, but when you look at the future of what Recon-Delta is going to do, you can't win the Survival title and defend it twice and then not get bigger title shots. That is by far the hardest title to win. Definitely the hardest title to keep a hold of. So I have a feeling that Recon-Delta is off to bigger things in TSW. Now this is also going to be amazing. The second and final new title tonight, the TSW Cruiserweight Championship, going to be defended and brought out by Mimi against Mrs. McGoats there, Heather Dozier, and Denise Demers. So another three-way, both competitors, two competitors have to get pinned or knocked out. This is the only other match you can get knocked out in. But because of this match, because of the TSW Cruiserweight title and how cool it looks, and because of the Light Heavyweight Championship and how cool it looks, I redesigned the TSW Women's and the TSW Men's World titles, and they will both be defended tonight. So if you guys got to see the pay-per-view, you know who the current champions are. But those matches get defended tonight. And there's only 3 matches left, so after this is the Women's World and then the Men's World in a double main event here on TSW Monday Night Wrestling.
Introducing the challenger from West Hollywood, California, Devious Denise Demers.
So Denise Demers, she has a new look too, and this is not it. Forgot to switch it over, but yeah, she does have a new look. It's pretty cool as well. We're definitely going to have to change that. No way Denise Demers could come over the top rope. She's too short. But, you know. So she's going to get her shot at the TSW, the brand new TSW Cruiserweight title. Wait till you see this title belt. This one title belt, seriously, made me change the light heavyweight championship and both world championships to make them better. I love the way this belt looks.
And introducing the challenger from Huntsville, Alabama, Lightning Heather D.
Heather Dozier, Mrs. Totes My Goats, wears the ring from Totes My Goats. Totes' wife. But not in TSW wrestling, she's not. She is a wrestler that is getting her shot at the TSW Cruiserweight title. Now, to be honest, there's not many women in TSW wrestling that doesn't qualify for a Cruiserweight title shot. To be a Cruiserweight, you have to be below 205 pounds. So 205 and below, you qualify. But, to be fair, there are a few that are over that. What you gonna do? All right. And now, carrying the
And
TSW.
the champion from Little Rock, Arkansas. She is the Women's Cruiserweight Champion. The real deal, Mean.
Mimi, the current Cruiserweight champion. Hard to see the belt because Mimi has a new TSW look. Her mohawk has gotten bigger. Very cool. Mimi actually got to pick out the mohawk. So if there's something about your wrestler that you want to change, all you got to do is DM me in the Discord. Look at that title belt. It's so simple, but it's so sleek, and it looks so good. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. And it's because of that belt, I had to switch 3 different belts. Heather just jumped straight out. Now remember, 2 people got to get pinned or knocked out or submit. They got to tap out. Last person standing. Denise gets to work on Mimi. Heather says, I want to get to work on Mimi too. But doesn't even get the chance because Denise is getting to work on both of them. And Mimi's like, hey, hold up. I am the champ. Let me get to laying some boots. Takes Denise, smashing her head into the side. And then big clothesline, knocking Heather into the corner. And brings her out. Kind of a sit-down power bomb. Could have went for the pin, but also knows it's a little early for that. Denise gets up, backbreaker on the Mimi. And Denise takes out the leg. Heather takes advantage of that in a crazy reverse slam. And a super kick to Mimi. Now, you're probably not going to see these people helping each other out. If there's a pin or if there's a submission, they are probably not going to be helping them out in that area. Heads up. It is really every contestant, every wrestler for themselves. I'm shocked a little bit that nobody has taken anybody outside the ring. Oh, nice reverse neck breaker. Heather trying to get involved. Mimi going for Denise, but hits Heather with it instead. Cross body. Blocks Denise. Tries to send Denise out of the ring. Heather hits them both. And Denise, big 360 donkey punch right into Heather. Now, there could be a huge snowstorm where Totes Magotes a little later tonight, and it looks like it's starting to form. Not the snow part of it, it's a little too warm, but tonight it's supposed to turn to snow, so that'll be interesting. Big right boot, and like I said, I can't believe they haven't gone outside the ring. And they still haven't really gone outside the ring. I mean, one person, yeah, but as far as wrestling outside the ring, no. Nice pump handle backbreaker. Mimi goes for the knee of Denise, and Denise jumps up like she's skipping rope. Heather uses the ropes to get up, and Mimi using her legs to put Denise in a chokehold, but Denise gets out of the chokehold. What a right hand. I mean, Denise has just been delivering right hand after right hand, puts Mimi in a bridge pin, but Mimi is not, you are not going to take her out like that. Way too early. Nice reversal by Heather, but she doesn't do anything to capitalize except get a bunch of punches and kicks right in the face. Reverses again, but this time starts to capitalize. Huge DDT, her finishing move. 1, 2, and gets a 2 count on Denise. Heather going up top on the top rope. What? A 720 to Denise, and then delivers a vicious clothesline to Mimi. And she is just like a person possessed right now. Rowdy, what's going on? Mimi's owed to GC Rock. We'll call that the mini Rockopotamus. Rolls up Denise, gets a 2 count. Heather back to her feet as well. Mimi goes to put in another submission, but it does not work out. Heather dives, misses, and now she's going to cover up Denise. 1, only gets a 1 count. Right now, the TSW, the brand new TSW Cruiserweight Women's Championship is on the line. And all 3 competitors, or 2 of the 3 competitors have to get pinned, knocked out, or tap out. So that's what's going on right now. Denise just doing a circle around Heather. Heather's like, stop that, that's weird. Drops her right on the back of her scunion. And Mimi says, let's get to work right now. Like a half Boston Crab maneuver. Is Heather going to tap out? No, she spins back out of it. Tries to stay on Mimi, but Mimi gets up. Gets the elbow. Denise comes flying in. And Mimi's not having it. Pins her 1, 2, and 3. Mimi pins Denise Demers. Out of the ring she goes. And that's what she gets for getting involved, I guess. 360 kick. Pushes her into the corner. Drop kick 1, drop kick 2. Heather goes, switches her around, swinging neck breaker, and in quite a series of moves, like non-stop action. Puts her up again, hits her with the mini Rockopotamus, rolls Heather up for the 1, 2. Heather kicks out, and Mimi's staying on her. Big right hand. Gets her again, up, and crazy reverse, like back suplex, and gets it for the 1, 2, 3. And the still, or the new, we really should say the new, I know she carried the belt out, but the new Cruiserweight Champion, Mimi. Look at that, mini rockopotamus right there. Not quite the rockopotamus, but
Here
close.
Here is your winner, and still, Women's Cruiserweight Champion, the real deal, Mean.
Look at that. That is a good looking title belt. So Mimi holds on to the belt. She got to carry it down, and she gets to leave with it. Maybe the first time that somebody has carried down the belt in its inaugural match and actually also left with it. I have to go back and review the footage. I don't recall there being another time that's ever happened. Here we go. You're going to get to see right there Ozzy's new look. And then over there next to Totes, you get to see Jane's new look. Jane and Ozzy both have new looks, but Jane gets her first shot at the newly designed Women's Championship. Now, Ozzy, a lot like Recon-Delta, has won the title, the TSW World Women's title in her debut match. Defended the title now 2 times, and every match Ozzy has ever had has been for the world title. Can Jane change that tonight and become the new TSW Women's Champion? I'm going to find out. We're going to find out next. This is the first of 2 main events. Last 2 matches of the evening.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship.
You wait till you see this title belt. This is another sexy, sexy title belt. That is awesome. I'm glad I worked on it for a bit to get it right. I've been working on it for a while and I just didn't like it. So Jane, she is still partnered with Teddy, TJ, and she is still the TSW, one half of the TSW World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. But now, can she become the TSW World Women's Champion? We are about to find that out. I'm telling you, I like all of our belts now. All of our belts, I'm like, I want to win those things. I want to make them and then be able to carry them in real life. I would carry them in real life. People would say something crazy to me, and I would hit them with the title belt right over the head. I'd be like, hey, I see it on TV. I watch it when I commentate it. Here's a title belt. Upside your head. I said a title belt upside your head. You really got to be a little older probably to get half my references to music. That was from Oops Upside Your Head. And now, the TSW Women's Champion with her new look. It's Ozzy. And it's hard to see on her thing, but that says Boomer on 3. Oh, There, now you'll be able to see it. Look at that. New women's world title belt looks completely different from the last one. Love the look of this belt. And the Boomer on 3 sweatshirt. Now that Jane has seen the belt, she really is going to want to win this one. Totally forgot I had that Boomer on 3. Look at that title belt in all its glory.
Introducing the challenger from London, England. She is one half of the tag team, the Legend Killer, Jane.
And Jane has DZ right on her chest. Couple little funny division references, right?
Champion from Elysian Fields. She is the Women's World Champion, the X Factor.
Ozzy's like, I don't even know if I want to give this belt up, but here you go, Bubba. Jane's like, yep, that's the one I want. That's the one right there. You found it. What? Look at that belt. That is nice. Ozzy stretching it out. Jane's like, I'm ready to go. I need to get that belt. Little show of force. Referee's probably going to have to get in here and break this up. Is it going to be a clean break? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Sportsmanship. Right there. Up over, down below, misses it. Ozzy right in the ribs to Jane. Goes to kick, misses the first time, hits the next 2 times though. And a big right hand and right boot. Jane's like, hey, give me a chance here. You shouldn't be playing it up to the crowd. I need to get me some of that belt. Gets whipped into the corner, and wowzers, missile drop kick off the ropes. Jane trying to get back to her feet. Oh, you can kind of see Totes' new TSW look as well. Now this is going to be a tough match. Ozzy has not lost since joining TSW Wrestling. Jane looking to change that tonight. Going one-on-one for the TSW Women's World Title. Ozzy breaks out of the submission hold. Thought she missed the drop kick, but ends up connecting with the right. Misses that time. Jane whips her into the ropes and misses again. That is the second time she has tried to hit her with the drop kick off the ropes and has missed. Ozzy turns around, does it, and lands it. And goes into an arm lock. And really leaning back, wrenching on that arm, trying to weaken it up. for something that could be coming a little bit later. Picks her up, does what we call the yellow brick road. And Jane gets up actually pretty quick, which is good. Big clothesline, rolls her up for a 1 count. And now we're starting to get things established here. Knocks the arm up, puts her, drops her into the top rope. Ozzy down once again. Jane tries to pick her up. Ozzy recovers. And now has got her in what the Undertaker called the last ride, but a big, very, very tall power bomb. Rolls Jane up for 1, 2, and 3. And Ozzy remains the TSW World Women's Champion. That right there is a devastating move. I know we talk about it, but it's like a twofer move. But that, when you look at Ozzy's height, and then you add that extra extension up to bring her back down, that is, there's not people, there's not people getting up from it.
Still, Women's World Champion, the X Factor.
I have a funny feeling that won't be the last time we see Jane and Ozzy lock it up. So now we've got to see one newly designed and 2 new belts altogether. Now we're going to see if GC Rock can take back the world title that has now been redesigned, that was won just a couple of days ago by Totes McGoats. His chance for redemption and Night Violator's new look. Night Violator will be escorting GC Rock down to the ring. Jane will be escorting Totes McGoats. Make sure there's no funny business, or all the funny business is coming from only one side. We'll see how that all works out for us. In the future, GC Rock may have his alternate look. Maybe not. We'll have to see how that goes. But wait till you see the brand new TSW World Championship belt. This will be the final match of the evening.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Championship.
Truth and Consequences. Didn't know it was going to reveal that, but that is the new tag team of GC Rock and Night Violator. Truth and Consequences. Which one's truth? Which one's consequences? Now, the kind of cool thing with John Cena now becoming the GM of TSW Wrestling, this will allow GC Rock to focus on wrestling and the in-ring stuff, even though he is still the owner of TSW Wrestling. So big picture stuff, yeah. He will tell Cena the direction, but it'll be up to John Cena to get there while he focuses on the wrestling. I think losing the world title to Totes forced his hand a little quicker than he was going to make that decision, and him and Penny picked John Cena to do it. Good decision, though. And now carrying out the brand new, newly designed TSW World Championship. That is also a damn good looking belt. Makes me want to dance. You guys can't hear the music, but I can hear it. Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack. Yeah, that's what's playing right now in the background. Look at that title belt. That is sharp looking. And Totes My Goats is Cray Cray Adorbs. Look at that title belt. It's sharp. It's sharp.
Introducing the challenger from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 310 pounds, G.C. Raw. Introducing the champion from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 262 pounds, he is the world champion, the Reaper.
I'm telling you, it's these belts why I could not wait to do this one. I was like, oh my God, we did this. Like, we did this thing. They've had them made for a couple days now. Like, we got to get to them. God, sharp looking belt. Totes isn't going to want to give it up, and GC Rock wants it back. So this should be a great match. G getting on it quick. Suplexes Totes into the side. Totes on his knees in the ring is almost as tall as Night Violator is outside the ring. Reverses it back around, drops G down onto the back of his head. And him get to work now. That is a long way to get dropped down onto your chest. Totes catches the field goal, blocks it, and corkscrews it back where it came from. GC Rock and Totes My Goats, pretty good matches, I'd have to say. Back and forth, technically tied at 1-1. And GC Rock getting it turned around. Big right hand into Totes' head. And Totes blocks that. Gives him a leg. What is Totes doing? Totes not known for going to the top rope. He's very excited about it, though. Hits him. 1, 2. And gets a 2 count. Kind of surprising to get the 2 count. And for some reason, hits GC Rock with his elbow in his head. But I bet you his elbow's like twinging a little bit from hitting his funny bone. Look at Night Violator throwing a chair in the ring like he's and he looks around. He's like, hey, wait, what? Nobody saw that. Big clothesline to the back of Totes My Goats' shoulders. And here we go, Pebble Buster. Totes is up and he is down. GC Rock now setting up for the Rockopotamus. Kind of hoping Jade gets involved here a little bit. And hits him with the Rockopotamus. Totes grabbing his head. GC rolls him up. 1, 2, and Totes kicks out in 2.5. Did not think the kick out was coming, but kicks out. The referee sees the chair and throws it out. GC Rock getting to work on the front chest of Totes. Spins him around. Vicious clothesline. Really a two-handed clothesline because you're grabbing and pulling them back into you while your weight's going forward. That's a tough one. Picks him up, puts G in the tombstone pile driver. And regardless of the helmet, dropping somebody on the helmet's got to hurt. Totes setting up for the Totius of the Magodius. Hits GC Rock with it. Rolls him up now. 1, 2, and G kicks out of it. I would say like 2.25. Like it was not even quite 2.5. Big right hand into the ribs of Totes. Picks Totes up. Front slam. Sits down, getting the crowd into it. Trying to get that world championship back around his waist. Goes with one clothesline off the ropes. Big kick. And Pebble Buster again. Totes up and down, splits Totes Magotes open. You can see the blood. G puts him into a submission hold, but Totes gets out of it pretty quick. And drops a right hand, not sure what he was doing. Went for a move. GC Rock reverses it around, and Totes trying to get back to his feet, but can't quite even do it. GC Rock setting up for his finisher once again. And he's got him up in the Rockopotamus, and down it comes. Don't know if Totes is going to be able to survive this one, though. Gets rolled up. 1, 2, and kicks out again in about 2 3/4. Really thought that was it. And shockingly, nobody on the outside, not Night Violator and not Jane, neither one of them has got involved in the match in any way. So it's been a very, very clean match. GC Rock rolls out of the ring to try to recover. Totes says, apparently he's going to let him recover. Says, hey, you doing okay? Yeah, okay, let me drop you on the back of your head again. And now Totes pulls him into the center of the ring and is getting all kinds of pumped up for this. Gets him back to his feet. 1 clothesline, 2 clotheslines, 3rd time's a charm. GC back up and in the corner, and Totes hits him with the splash. Someday I'll tell you why that's even funnier. 1, 2, 3, and Totes Magotes retains the World Championship. The brand new designed World Championship to top all of that off. I've said it once, and I'm going to say it one more time. This is not the last time we're going to see these two guys go at it. So while Jane did not win the world title tonight, she did manage a competitor to the world title. So, I'm going to put that in the Jane win column. Pebble Buster, love it. I love this move. I don't love it when it's on Totes Magotes, but I love the move. Remember, this is all brought to you in part by Totes Magotes. If you're looking for the Totiest, you might find the Magodiest. Totes Magotes, coming to a store near you. So, man.
Here is your winner, and still world champion, the Reaper.
Look at that title belt, though. Enjoy the win. Enjoy the win. That is going to do it for us today. We are going to get into a thing where from now on the titles, and I will go back and even fix the titles, where it's called TSW Monday Night Wrestling, TSW Wednesday Night Wrestling, and then TSW pay-per-view events. So every month we'll have a pay-per-view event. We'll have Monday and Wednesday Night Wrestling every month. We'll get set up on the schedule to do that kind of stuff. It might not be on actual Mondays and Wednesdays, but that's what it will be called because that's how it's called in the real world. And yeah, I look forward to continuing to develop this story. So guys, from here at TSW Monday Night Wrestling, this is Totes McGoat signing out. We will catch you all in the next one. Peace.